Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, Toby sent me one picture that explained everything about how to fix this light. And so I've done a modification to a modification. To fix this light from having to be pushed down so far, all you need to do is stick a little piece of paper in this little well in this cap here. But you've got to test it. If you put the wad too big, it will activate the momentary switch when you tighten it down. So instead of paper, I use this closed cell foam, and even this was too thick. So I had to take my knife, and fashion a little plug and shape in it and everything and thin it down, a little disc. But once that put in there, it's perfect, man. You can still do your momentary, and then to activate it, you don't have to mash down with your thumb. You can just use the side of your thumb. And the reason why I used closed cell foam, I think it's going to be a little bit more durable. It'll hold its shape. It bounces back like memory foam or something. Well, it's not like memory foam, but it bounces back. And this was just from an insert for a clear, here's what goes on inside of a lock type of thing, You can get these clear practice locks, and it'll show you the driver pins and the springs. When all of these line up, you can turn the lock. This one, when I got it shipped to me, I don't know if it's this one. One of these I had it shipped to me, and it arrived with the top cover off and the pins everywhere. And so I put it back together like a person picking a lock would think, I lined up the shear line, and that's not what you want to do, because then it just turns. But I had, before I even tested it, I glued the top back on and everything. Anyway, these things are inexpensive, but I got off on that tangent there. But that's where this closed cell foam is from. Any kind of foam would probably work better, or rubber. Paper's probably all right, but it'll wear down and everything. Man, this is perfect now. The click on is easier to do. Before, really, you couldn't just roll your thumb. You just couldn't push your thumb down like that. You had to make it into a point. And now it's simple. And because this cap is removable, it's pretty easy to do. Let's see if we can zoom in any here. See, I just filled that space up. There's just a little, they didn't give you enough pushing room, Or they could have made this tip just a little taller. But, easy fix. Easy fix. So there you go. Now you can lock on to whichever. You notice how that flickers on the camera? You don't see that in this. It's like the sync rate of the LED is the same as the camera when it gets a certain. Whoa! All right, quit playing around. Anyway, there you go. I thought I'd pass that one on to you. So yeah, this is a pretty cool little light here. I like it. Streamlight. I've bought Streamlight before. I don't know if Streamlight is used to be made in America. I think they're made in China now. Maglite, I know, was always made in USA. It may still be. I don't know. I haven't followed them since the mini Maglites and the solitaire and all that. They were basically good for their time. I don't know. They had to maintain their body shape, which is kind of large, because they had holsters and all that other stuff for them. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but smaller and more power, longer lasting is a way to go. And Olight's been having problems with recall on some. I don't have any of their ones, but they've been having recalls on their lights. So all the ones I have are fine, but I'm not I'm not buying the Warrior Minis and all these other things that were messed up. But anyway, Streamlight seems to be a pretty durable so far and decent light. One of the things I like about it that's different is with the O-Light. I'm trying to find it. I know I got it around here somewhere in a pocket. Yeah, there it is. With the O-Light, this is good. You know, the low beam is good for if you're moving around at night or you just want a little bit of light to see something. This one, it's low beam operation. I think it's like 15 lumens or something. And you can tell this actually is a more serviceable light for me all around in general use. This amount of power. Because it gives me enough illumination to see into, you know, nooks and crannies. Get up here and see some nooks and crannies. You know, even during the daylight, if you've got bad eyesight, things are already blurry for you to begin with. And man, when I get new glasses eventually, I'll show you these. I've had these glasses for 20 years, and I'm getting eye twitch in the right eye sometimes, you know, because, oh, these glasses are 15, 20 years beyond their prime. But light helps you to see things, and the more light, the better. Sometimes, you know, the super bright one is well, it's not super bright, but it's overpowering. Where is it? It's only one. There it is. Sometimes that's too much, but you can see a lot more. You can distinguish what things are. I don't know why this turned into a mini light evaluation. Probably because I was messing around with a mini light. Anyways, there you go. That's a quick fix for if this becomes an issue for you. If you're tired of like mashing down on that. Had fat wood sticking to me and pieces of rubber around here. And yeah, I just took too long to say what I could have said. You could have skipped like you could have skipped the last 4 minutes of this video and been informed. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day.